this was waiting when man came into the Highlands. First, the Cherokee Indian, then the Spaniard hunting treasure, then the Scotch-Irish, German, and Huguenot settlers in search of home sites. They came nearly 200 years ago, cleared the wilderness to build log cabins, fought the forest for cropland, then settled down, walled in from the rest of the world. This is the story of their descendants, of people who still live by simple, honest values in a world grown complicated all around them. The man who never strays from the highway will never learn the story or know the soul of the Highlands. It lies farther back, in homes hidden deep in the hollow, and in the classroom of a mountain school.
At 3:30 on a school day afternoon, the mountains call to the children of the Southern Highlands. The quiet old hills are jealous of schools and school teachers. I know, because I grew up in these mountains. I teach with textbook and blackboard, but the mountain uses magic and charm. In my sight, these children are the hope of a better future for the South. The mountain wants them to listen to the music of tumbling rivers and get their feet tangled in a laurel slick. But because they are mountain children, they'll listen to me and to the mountain too, and keep the best of each. A hill child starts life with just about what his father and grandfather had. Pure air, pure water, and a far view from the front porch of his father's house. These things he doesn't have to work for, but everything else he pays for in toil. He starts early. Courage, pride, and love of freedom are strong in his blood. Those same qualities led his forefathers into the mountain wilderness nearly 2 centuries ago. They battled the forest of their cornfields and took steady aim down the long barrel of a rifle when they needed meat for the table. They came from Scotland and Ireland mostly, clannish people with dry humor and gunpowder tempers. Sentimental, too. Lovers of song and respecters of God. That's why their hearts melted when they saw the green giants of the Highlands. They were humbled the way we are today. Ben Blair put it in words last Sunday when I saw him just before church.
Well, I'll tell you, I think a man back here in these mountains enjoys himself just about as much as any people there is on earth living. There's nothing to bother him much, and he can serve the Lord. All this land of ours don't belong to us. It belongs to our Maker. And he has got control of it all. And if he gives us the rain and the sunshine and the seed, well, we have good crops. And I think that's the greatest thing in life that could be handed down to us, is just to live for the Lord while we're here and try to get to a better world over yonder.
It
earliest hill people started with what they found. They cut logs to build cabins and split shingles to cover the roofs. Then they settled down, locked in the mountains, for a century and a half. It's no wonder today's children are close to the old ways. Sometimes very close. In all his days, John McDowell has never had a spoonful of white sugar on his table. His daddy left him a sorghum press, and he makes his own sweetening. John himself feeds the sorghum cane into the press, and his old mare has been circling round John as long as I can remember. I had to smile when he told me the press was botched on from an iron foundry way yonder in Ohio, and it was 20 days a-coming as it rode the last spell on the back of a mule critter. John's wife, Lucy, strains the squeezings through a patch of burlap. She makes the best cornbread for miles around, and her man makes the best sweetening. The steam rises up like mist off a mountain and sweetens the air in the clearing.